So how was Arizona for you and the team?
It was good. There was always good points and bad points. I think obviously it's been mentioned that the weather could have been better the first week. That made it just like here. So that was kind of rough. And then it's a fantastic facility, but there's not much around it. So you're kind of just hanging around the hotel and the resort, which is good to an extent. But sometimes you want to get away. So that was the downside. The good side was we got our fitness up. Played against some other teams. I think the soccer wasn't the greatest. It can still get better. It has to get better. And that will come. So Florida is a really important trip in that aspect. But I just think we got what we wanted from it. We wanted to get a bit fitter, away from Seattle, bond as a team, spend a lot of time together over team meals and stuff. And that's what's important in pre-season. And managed to do that. Started to work on tactics a little bit. Need to do more. And I think it was good. It's the first phase of pre-season. Now Florida is probably a more important trip because we're getting close to the season.
Yeah. So I understand there wasn't a lot to do in the evenings, and a lot of cards were being played. Who are the best card players in the group?
I couldn't really tell you, but I don't play cards. So, from what I've heard, I mean, I know Blaze likes to play a lot. He's always boasting. So, maybe Blaze. But there's like a group, Evans plays. Freeberg taught them more some Swedish game they play. So I don't know what they're playing. And the one night they all got together, I know James Riley won. Maybe James Riley won. I heard he cheated. I don't know. I'm just saying. So yeah, I didn't play cards. I was playing ping pong and that kind of stuff. But yeah,
that would never happen. Cheating in Seattle, never. So how are the new players doing, and how is that? And the new players, I mean, not just rookies, but the invited players in.
It's a big squad. We have a big squad, that's for sure. I think it helps competition. Your team begins to understand that your places, are not guaranteed, and so it's healthy competition. We're all friends, but we understand that it's a business and we need to compete, and so that helps for sure. Makes training fun. Having 4 keepers instead of just Terry and Casey, they're working too hard sometimes in training. So having 4 goalies makes it a lot easier. And I just think from the perspective where we needed new blood. We fell short last year. Hopefully they're going to help us. Time will tell, and it's a case of we're still not where we need to be. I don't think, if I'm honest. I think we're still about a few weeks away from really gelling, but that's what it takes time to do that. And hopefully, they come in and they do a job. And I think they've come in and they've worked really hard and a good attitude. So,
any of the new players that have stood out?
I think they've all done well. It's kind of tough for me to pick one. I think they've all done really well. I'm impressed with all of them. I think some of them, they're still getting comfortable, getting used to the guys. So there's that too. But I just think as a whole, they've all come in and helped the group. So yeah, it's tough to pick one. But I'm impressed actually with the 2 keepers. I think the 2 keepers have done really well. Young guys, and they've competed well and helped us a lot as well.
And then finally, plans for Florida. What do you personally hope to do in Florida to get ready, and what should the team expectations be?
I think individually, it's just going to be the time where I really push my fitness, really get my touch back, my game back, because I think I'm fit, but now I need to get my match fitness back, which is different. And I think as a team we need to as well. We need to start working now on our tactics, what we're going to be doing during the season. Lay foundation down that's going to push us through to August, September, October, those key months in the season. So that's the key for us. I think the goal is going to be now, not so much the training now, but now the training games against Houston and Dallas and Chicago to really not just results, but play well. We haven't really played well so far, so it's kind of now because this is the last dress rehearsal before LA, New York, and then the rest of the game. So it's going to be important for us to really get our game down.